How's it going, guys? Red Guru here, back with another tidbit of information. Okay, so what I want to talk about is focus. Focus is needed. Like, there's a reason why every religion out there has meditation in it, because you need to focus. You can't get anywhere if your mind is all over the place. If your mind is all over the place, you're not gonna get what you want, because you're not constantly thinking about what you want. Like, in order to get what you want, you have to think about it. If you don't think about getting groceries and it's just not in your mind, you're not going to go out and get groceries because you're not thinking about it. You're thinking about what TV show is on. So you need to think about what you want. You want $1,000,000. Don't think about what you don't want, because if you think about what you don't want, you're going to get what you don't want, because you're thinking about what you don't want. Like, your chances of not getting it are higher. Focus on what you want. So focus on $1,000,000. Focus on getting a raise at your job. Focus. Just constantly focus on what you want, and you'll get it. It has to be. If you keep it in your mind, your actions, like, even though it might not be blatant actions of getting what you want, your actions will be subconsciously in a mode of getting $1,000,000, because you think about, I have $1,000,000, so your subconscious starts putting you into get $1,000,000 mode. You just start moving in get $1,000,000 mode. You just start doing things, everything. Brushing your teeth. When you brush your teeth, it'll be $1,000,000 brushing your teeth. Like, your body will just react to it. This happens with anything. So if you think negatively, if you think that your cat's going to die, everything you do is your cat going to die. And like, you'll know, like, things will happen that make your cat die. You need to keep focusing. So don't worry about how long you focus. That doesn't matter. This is how long you focus. You focus until you get what you want. Don't stop till you get what you want. You don't have to do work. You're going to do work, but you don't have to, like, put in stressful work, because if you're really focused on what you have, like, on what you want, like $1,000,000, you'll feel good. And when you feel good about what you're doing, you will, like, any work that you do, it won't be stressful. Like, it'll be stressful. It'll make you tired, but it won't, like, make you hate what you're doing, because you'll have that feeling. Every time you think about it, you'll feel amazing. Like, what you're doing is amazing. And that gets you closer and closer to your goal. So keep moving, keep focusing on what you want to do. If you're worried, don't even worry about getting ideas. Ideas will just flow to you constantly. It might not be right away, but if you're constantly thinking about $1,000,000, on how to get into $1,000,000, constantly thinking about it, eventually ideas are going to pop into your head, because your brain is on get $1,000,000 mode. What you need to do is put your brain on get $1,000,000 mode. Put your brain on get a ripped body mode. It doesn't matter if you're not ripped right away. It doesn't matter if you even eat something right away. Just focus on getting ripped body mode, and then your brain will constantly start thinking of ways to get it, what to do, where to go. That's just how it works. Everything in your life that you've ever achieved is because you've focused, is because you've thought about it. What you need to do is meditate consciously. So, like, not meditate consciously, but you need to meditate while, like, in your current, like, while you're doing anything, okay? So you don't have to sit down and focus, even though that will help a lot. If you sit down for like 10 minutes and just focus your thoughts on one thing, because that'll make it easier for you to focus while you're out and about. But what you really want to do, you really want to just meditate and you can't sit down, this is what you do. Get your goal. Your goal is, I want to make $1,000,000. This is how you change it. Say, I'm making $1,000,000. I make $1,000,000, okay? Now think that in your head. Every time you think, so say you're like, I make $1,000,000, I make $1,000,000, I make $1,000,000, I make $1,000,000, I make it, I make $1,000,000, I make it, I am a millionaire, I make $1 million. If you keep saying that constantly, you're going to feel like it. You're going to feel like a millionaire. You're going to keep going. Now, what's going to happen is there's going to be a loud crash. Something's going to fall on the floor, whatever. Something's going to fall on the floor like a plant. And, oh no, now there's just, don't worry about it, okay? Go clean up the mess, but while you're cleaning up the mess, keep saying, I'm making $1 million. I make $1 million. The longer you do this, the higher the percentage of you getting that goal goes up, because your brain's focused on it longer. Your brain is thinking about how to get it longer. So the longer you think about how to get it, the faster you're going to get it. Or, yeah, the longer you think about you're going to get it, the faster you get it. So you got to constantly think, I make $1 million. I'm a millionaire. It just feels good saying it, constantly saying it. Like, and then you'll come up with ideas. You'll have goals, like more goals. All right, so maybe step one is, it's like I'm doing this YouTube thing, and my goal obviously is to make $1 million. So I'm doing this YouTube thing. So my plan is get good content that helps people, that'll make people like boom, 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 like understand what, or not understand, like get invested in what I like have. And you got to make sure, like, I mean, this is another video, but anyway. And then the more viewers I have, the more views I have on a product that I want to sell or something. Like, and don't feel like, it's not selfish. This is a side note. This has nothing to do with focus. See, I'm not focusing right now, but I kind of am. But what pisses me off is like people get mad that you want money and that you're doing things for money. That's fine. What's not fine is hurting other people for money. What's not fine is your thought of money stopping you from doing something correct for like other people, treating people like shit because you don't have money, like, or because you want money or whatever. That is what's bad. That's greedy. Wanting money and working towards money, that's not greedy. Okay, so side note. Anyway, I'm very passionate about this because this works. Just you gotta focus. I got a $4 raise by focusing. Okay, so what you need to do is focus. So don't worry about a time. Every time that your brain goes into something, if it's a negative thought, whatever it is, bring it back to the thought that makes you feel good. I'm a millionaire. I make $1 million. I make $1 million a year. I provide amazing service for my customers. I am amazing at everything I do. Constantly say that. Boom, boom, boom. Your brain will go higher and higher. You'll be more, your percentage of, your probability of getting $1 million will go up the longer you do that. And just keep doing it. Even if you go up 0.1%, you just constantly, it's like that clicker game. That clicker game, or cookie clicker, boom, 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 boom. You constantly cookie click, and eventually it's clicking on its own, because see, when you keep focusing on stuff, your subconscious takes over, and then eventually it does it on your own without, it's on its own without you even having to do anything at all. So there you go. I gave you a little blueprint. If you want more, ask me. Like, I'm willing to answer any questions that you have. I don't care what it is. Like, you can just talk to me if you want to. I don't care. But, all right. Thanks, guys. I had a lot of fun making this video. Very insightful. I learned stuff talking about it. So, all right, guys. Have a good one. Red Guru has spoken. I'm out.